Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Socially Distant, where the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with really nice thighs. I am your host, Alex Weber, and coming to us live from Georgia State University.
Jesus. Hi, my name is Dr. Boggavan Oliver. And Boggavan, spelled B-H-A-G-A-V-A-N, Dr. Boggavan Oliver, O-L-I-V-E-R.
It was very topical. Well done.
Come to my big cat rescue. You'll be petting more than just pussy. Dude, could that be his new tagline?
Hey man, I'm sure he's taking requests.
You can pet more than just pussy. You also get Rajni. I'm sorry, Rajni. I bet you're a really nice person.
Oh man, oh man, oh
dude,
man.
that's a cult.
Oh, absolutely.
I just finished the episode where the arson happened in the studio. So I think I'm on episode 5 now. Dude, it's crazy.
I know.
She killed her husband.
She totally did.
Carol Baskin killed her husband.
But let's
and
leave
fed
it.
him
Let's
to
leave it at
tigers.
that and avoid spoilers for any cucks who haven't had the time to watch it.
Dude, if you're on quarantine right now and you haven't watched Tiger King, fuck you. I'm putting it out there. Fuck you guys, all right? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'll come to your house. I'll break social distance. I'll tape your eyes open like it's a goddamn Clockwork Orange scene. And I'm gonna force you to watch Tiger King. And then after that, we're having a Joe Exotic music video marathon.
Yeah.
Yo, as soon as quarantine ends, can we do that? Can we have a Joe Exotic music video marathon?
Oh, dude, absolutely, 100%.
Amen.
Yeah, we were talking about Tiger King a bit this morning when I was on a work call. It's like, so has anyone watched Tiger King yet? And I took my phone off mute, and I was just like, yes. And believe me, it is insane.
Fucking crazy, dude.
So, how was your day, Richie?
My day was good. I worked. I recorded a new cover that I might upload of Clapton's Wonderful Tonight because I don't know why, but like this past like 4 or 5 days, I've just been like recording a cover and just kind of sending it to friends.
That's cool.
But it's been like really soft boy shit.
Yeah.
Like I did like Angel from Montgomery, Girl from Ipanema, The Wee Small Hours of the Morning, Wonderful Tonight. So then I started a playlist on Spotify called Soft Boy Richie.
Oh,
and it's
man.
just Richie's favorite soft songs. Also, why do I have $40 sitting here? Like I'm going to go out and spend it.
What do I look like? One of them capitalists?
What do I look like? One of them capitalist cucks? Do I look like a cuckatalist? Dude, can we start a new trend? No more bucket lists.
Yeah, cucket lists.
Cucket lists.
All right.
And so, just different places where you want your wife to have sex with someone else. Or just different places where you want your SO to have sex with someone else. Just like, on my cucket list, I have the Grand Canyon, my bedroom.
In Tampa, Florida.
My roommate's bedroom. Like, you know, like just like random shit. Jupiter, Florida. Any bed there will do.
The Holiday Inn in Oakdale, California.
The Hampton Inn and Suites on 4th Ave. The Super 8. The other Super 8. The other Super 8. I want her to have sex with like 3 Red Roof Inns before I die with another man.
So,
How was your day?
Yeah, my day was pretty boring. I really didn't do anything. Just typical work stuff.
You did have a work call though.
Did have a work call. Did actually have some stuff that I had to do. I guess like I am technically just like wrapping up Friday, and then I get to start the unemployment process on Monday.
Oh wow.
So that's gonna be fun, and I'll share how that goes for any of you who are lucky enough to not be unemployed. Richie, no, I'm kidding.
Yes. What's up?
Nothing.
You talking shit?
Yeah, I am.
No, Kate is just making sure.
All right, have fun. Just making sure. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Do you kids need anything? Some snacks, a condom?
So yeah, my day was pretty standardly boring. Didn't really do anything exciting. However, today is an interesting day. We got two little snippets of cool that we're gonna drop on you right now. The first one is our good friend Cody Okonski, who was on episode 6. His band Millington. They just dropped their album title, album artwork. It's called Beatdown Generation. It comes out on April 17th.
Yep, I personally love it.
Right around the corner.
I think it's a great design.
Yeah, no, the cover, it looks great. So super excited for that. We heard Misery last week when they dropped it. Yeah, last Thursday, last Friday. And so congratulations on the album deets dropping. Super stoked. Exactly. And we will continue.
Real close to 16 days.
I know, I was thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute. We get a Millington release in like just over 2 weeks. So that's pretty cool. And then another, hold on, let me just pull something up here right quick. Our other piece of cool today, it's a bit of a shout out, part plug, and then part cool announcement.
Cool.
So the shout out and the plug go in the same thing. It's for our good friend from school, Elena Friedman. And I don't know why I don't just say Elena Friedman. I always go, yeah, our friend from school, Elena Friedman.
Yep, as if people like our viewers are like, you remember them, right? Like, yeah, our friend from school. You know what I mean? Like, you remember them, right?
Yeah, our friend from school, eh?
And they're like, I did not go to the same school as you. You could just say your friend Elena Friedman. No, our friend from school.
God damn it! Get off the shed.
Damn it! Off the shed. I will shove this spatula in orifices you didn't even know you had.
All right, thanks, Daddy Richie.
You want to look all cool for the tailors? That's my favorite part. When he's like, "Oh, you want to look all cool for the tailors?"
So back on track. Our good friend from school, Elena Friedman.
Our good friend from school, Elena Friedman.
They just today released. I don't know if I'd call it an article, a writing piece that they wrote for Trans Day of Visibility, which was yesterday, I believe.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
yes, that was
it
the
just
31st.
It explains their experience identifying as non-binary. And so I read it, and if you haven't read it, you definitely should. It was really, really well written. They obviously have a great writing style. That's what they do. Super talented. So if you would like to read a very well written piece about just an individual's experience identifying as non-binary and growing up and starting to realize it, you can read it at elenaoftroy.com. That is ELENAOFTROY.com. So give
that
some...
is BHAGAVANANTLE, Dr. Bogg von Antle.
Oh my god. So give some love and support over there. And so the announcement with this is that I was talking to them last night, and they totally want to be on the show. And so we're thinking maybe next Monday we get our good friend from school, Elena Friedman, on the show, and we have a time. I know they'd be super stoked, and we were just trying to set up figure out a time to do it, just like within the past hour. So that'll be cool. That'll probably hopefully next Monday or this coming Monday. We'll be able to do that. Get some more guests on the show, which is always fun.
Yep.
Definitely want to do that a little bit more. And so that is our two snippets of cool. And Richie, I have a question. I have two questions for you.
Okay.
The first one is, what is your preferred slang term for a sandwich?
My preferred slang term for a sandwich?
Yeah, because you have like Sando, Sammy.
Yeah.
What?
I usually go for Sammy.
Oh.
Because I usually have, I'd like a nice grilled Sammy. Or nice bacon, egg, and cheese Sammy.
All right.
Yeah, I like the term Sammy.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever said Sando in my life. And then I feel like the first time I say Sando, like, a pack of Newport cigarettes and a pair of Birkenstocks would just appear at my feet and just be like, "We're going down to get some Sandos." It's like the world's worst hipster says Sandos. Do you say Sandos?
I never used the word Sando up until
Don't ever.
Up until like 3 days ago, and I've said
Damn
it
it!
3
Don't
times.
no, we're losing him. Someone,
The V-neck.
someone get a PBR stat.
Richie, the V-neck. It's getting deeper.
The V-neck is getting deeper. Oh, dude. That was just like a 2-piece. Now my shirt's a vest. Dude, my neck is so deep. My V is so deep that it's a vest.
All right, and then so my second question
Yes.
is, if you were creating a television show,
Okay.
say you're either directing it, producing it, writing it, it's your show,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and the network says, okay, you can basically do whatever you want, but you have to have just a filler episode. Like, remember the Breaking Bad Fly episode, where it's just like,
I've never watched Breaking Bad.
but you know, filler episodes where it's just like random.
Like Stranger Things, you're familiar.
Yeah.
Like season 2 when she meets all the others. That isn't spoilers. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like
If you haven't watched
like
it,
that,
that's
like
your
a filler
fault.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah, so the network says you have to do a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your go-to concept for a filler episode?
Well, can't I just make an episode I want to make and just call it like a filler episode?
No, you have to have like it has to be a filler episode.
So
It has to be stupid and just time wasting.
So I feel like if I had a TV show, it would already just be stupid and time wasting. So I feel like it would just like every episode would just be like filler for like the station would just to put on
Yeah.
somewhere like in the middle of the night. Like I feel like I
it's
would want to make like a Tim and Eric
Adult
style,
Swim.
like an Adult Swim style. Yep. And yeah, that would probably be it. Like I don't think I'd have filler episodes because I'd consider every episode just obnoxious filler.
Okay.
For
I
your
should have
life.
thought of that when I came up with the question. I wasn't thinking.
How about
fourth dimensionally.
you? What would your filler episode be?
So I don't really know what the concept of it would be,
Mm-hmm.
but regardless of what genre it is, like it could be a series, kind of a drama show, something maybe a little bit
Yep.
more faster paced, a comedy,
Mhm.
whatever it is. It's just going to be called Risky Mayo.
Risky Mayo?
Yeah, and then I'll build it from there, and it's going to involve around someone eating mayo that they think is bad.
Oh shit.
And it just derails them, but just for that episode. And then like the next episode, it's back to normal. So it really is like strange.
That would be a
filler.
great episode, and I would actually that would probably be my favorite episode because it's just so not part of it.
Yeah.
I feel like The Office by the like near the end had just filler episodes.
Yeah, I actually never officially watched all of The Office. Like I was super into it when it was like just kind of after it started, maybe a couple seasons in.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
one of
then-
those shows that I'll just put on and just have it there, like as just background,
Yeah.
as filler.
Yeah, as filler.
Really?
So that was a nice little segue. So yeah, Risky Mayo, Sando. I'm going with a theme here. So it's all sandwich based, condiment based.
What do you? Excuse me. That went down the wrong pipe. What are your take on hairless cats?
Hairless
Do you
cats.
like them? No.
I mean, like if you want to have one, go for it.
Yep.
I think at some points they can look pretty cool if they look like badass. But no, not my ideal
Mm-hmm.
type of cat.
I think we should have like a skit sometime where we think of words for like stuff that doesn't have like a direct word meaning.
Okay.
Like, you know how like people say like, oh, it's the weenus, it's the skin on your elbow.
Oh yeah.
Like if people gave it that word, I feel like we should start giving things to words or giving words to like concepts.
Yeah. Like
You know what I mean?
like you see these tips at the end of my scissors here, these little metal tabs.
Yeah.
Those are called sprouples.
Scruples?
Sprouples.
Scruples, like SCRUPLES?
No, like sprouples. So SPROOPLES.
Okay, no, that's not happening.
Okay.
One of my favorite words is ever is spang you,
Ooh.
and the word has no like direct meaning. It's the word for flicking the frog off of the end of a stick.
Interesting.
Spang you is what it's called. I love words like that.
Okay, I see where we're going with this now. I was just trying to make up nonsense shit for something that probably doesn't have a name. Because, like, what would you call that? Like, a tab? That's pretty lame.
Sprooples!
Sprooples!
Don't be sad, Peter. That's the point of Spople. Fuck Family Guy.
Oh, man. You watched any cool videos lately?
I did. Yeah, I did send you the one for George Harrison doing his pirate song.
Oh.
On the Rutland the Rutland Radio Hour. Let me go into the history of my YouTube so I can see what the videos I have been watching. Oh yes, I did see this video of this hungry cat eating like a lion.
Oh shit.
Is what the name of this video is.
Domestic cat?
Yes, it's like a hairless cat.
Oh
And I am going to pull it up right now because oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to my history. I'm going to pull up the video. All right, I'm going to hold it up here and it's going to go. So he goes. He just takes his hand and just fucking shovels.
Oh my god.
He goes. He just. I could just imagine just myself just eating things, like, but just like the biggest bite, even if it's like the smallest thing. Like I'm just eating like a Slim Jim and just.
I did watch this video. I think it was yesterday. No, it was on Monday. It was called American Dad Intro, but it's the neighbor's perspective. And it's
shit!
Just, they do it where, like, you know how they do the songs where it's like, oh, it's Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, but 2 doors down through the wall, and it sounds really muffled.
Oh yeah.
So it was perfect. Like that, and you hear it muffled, and then the part where I don't even know what the guy's fucking name is in American Dad.
Like he jumps outside.
He opens the window or something, and then it gets suddenly really louder, and then you hear a window slam, and it's like that.
Oh shit!
So it was pretty funny. And then on Sunday, I watched Joe Exotic's music video for "I Saw a Tiger."
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it's beautiful. Again, we need to have a Joe Exotic music video marathon because those music videos are like, you really need to experience more than what they are in the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
They're incredible.
Oh yeah, I watched a lot of Tedeschi Trucks Band videos.
Nice.
And then I got obsessed with. Have you ever listened to Sierra Bogus?
I don't believe so.
She's considered. She is actually Andrew Lloyd Webber's favorite Christine.
Oh.
But she played Christine on Phantom of the Opera, and also played Christine for the 25th anniversary of the musical at the Royal Albert Hall, I think, or 35th, one of those anniversaries. She also played Ariel on Broadway, and she did the one night Into the Woods with fucking Gaten Matarazzo.
Oh, okay.
From the Stranger Things. But she's amazing, and she's an amazing singer, and she can just hit notes with ease, and I'm just in awe of it. What else did I watched the sneak peek for this Friday's Drag Race, because yes, I like to watch RuPaul's Drag Race every Friday night.
RuPaul's and Sprooples?
I like to watch Screw Paul's Drag Race.
Who's Paul?
Who the fuck is Paul?
Can you give me his number?
Dude, who is it? Fuck Paul. Screw Paul, dude. Fuck him. What else did I watch today? Everything Wrong with Dr. Sleep.
Oh, yeah, I heard some, like, iffy things about that movie.
And Everything Wrong with Midsummer, and I've been on a Midsummer kick of, like, here's everything you missed. And I'm like, shit, now I gotta watch it again and find it.
Yeah, Midsummer, I gotta rewatch Midsummer. That movie was freaking incredible.
I watched it for the first time at home, I'd say a couple weeks ago, and oh man.
Yeah, I remember that. Did you ever see Uncut Gems, Richie?
So I have really never been an Adam Sandler fan.
Okay.
I never really liked any of his movies, even like his 90s ones.
Okay.
Even though I feel like I did say like 90s ones were okay. But like I'm looking back now, it's like, nah, I don't like them.
Yeah.
Like never liked Billy Madison. I never liked Happy Gilmore.
Oh, well, this is
never liked Big
like
Daddy.
Totally different.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of Adam Sandler as a person.
Well,
I don't like any of the movies he's created.
if it makes you feel any better, his character is like out of his fucking mind in this movie. So maybe it'll help you be like, oh yeah, well I don't like Adam Sandler, but he's kind of fucking crazy.
Damn it! See, I don't like. Can he be like serious for the sake of being serious?
No, like this is actually like a serious movie. Like,
oh damn,
it's really good. It was literally like a 2-hour-long anxiety attack.
Oh shit!
The way they built the tension in this movie, like I went with a couple friends, and as soon as it finished, I turned to my friend. He just goes, "Yo, dude, I need a fucking Xanax right now." Like,
oh shit!
The whole like the last like 30 minutes of the movie are just like, I was holding my breath the entire time. So I would definitely recommend it for just like a storytelling perspective. It was really well done.
What do you think of colonoscopies?
I think they gotta happen at some point, so might as well just
quick give me a business idea.
Okay, so we remove slabs of concrete from sidewalks, and then we turn them into decorative coffee tables.
That wouldn't be heavy?
No, it would.
All right.
They're just really big coffee tables.
I have a business idea.
Sure.
We take the concrete slabs from sidewalks.
Yeah.
And we turn them into coffee tables.
Okay.
What do you think?
Wouldn't those be kind of heavy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your idea?
So my idea is I find a friend, coworker, other professional consenting adult, and we open up a law firm, and I sue the fucking shit out of Richie Oliver for stealing my business plan to make coffee tables out of concrete slabs from sidewalks.
Dude,
and it's called Sprooples and Prooples Law.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
But I had the exact same idea, but I was gonna call it Pooples and Scruples Law.
Dude, do you want to just start a law firm together?
Dude, you want to start a law firm and sue each other?
Yeah.
Can we do that, please?
Could you imagine that, like going through getting the paperwork to try to get a law firm? It's like, oh yeah, it's just me and my friend fucking around.
Yeah, just the whole time. So I also watched a series of videos last night or the day before. This guy, he made a series of videos called Scientology Sucks. And he legit got into, like, the Sea Org.
Oh, shit,
before
really?
he was caught, yeah. Like, it got that bad. And then the whole finale of it was he went around to all the major Scientology buildings in LA, like the huge church and the Celebrity Center and everything, and just projected the word sucks right underneath Scientology.
That's
and
awesome.
He had crowds of people, like, people sat with, like, chairs and popcorn. Like, on the main building, he put up for, like, 2 hours. And then you could see the workers, like, in the building, like, moving all the lights to, like, drown out the projection. So then he just moved it 6 feet to the left.
That's awesome.
And it's perfect.
So, this episode is sponsored by Scientology Sucks, because Scientology sucks. I definitely went through...
This is not sponsored by anyone.
Yeah, no, it's sponsored by our own boredom.
PBS is brought to you by cucks like you. Thank you.
What's on your cucket list?
France. All of France. Berchtesgaden. just like, what are, like, the worst places? Nanjing.
Oh my god.
No, please don't. We make jokes on this show, and it can offend. But guess what? You can't have comedy unless it doesn't offend people, because that's what comedy is.
You can't have
finding
comedy,
the funny.
You can't have comedy unless it doesn't offend people.
You can't. All comedy offends no matter what. So, fucking let it offend.
All right.
All right.
That's your first offense.
Yep. Just like I walk in a court. Sir, you're being sued for the slander of our nation's president. Hey! Comedy! Someone's gonna get offended. I'm holding a pencil right now, like I'm pointing, like I'm ready to give this. Like, fucking... And my hands are going like Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. Comedy. It's going to offend.
Let me tell you something here today. I was there when Dave Chappelle did his joke about black people. Now, it did not offend me. And I believe my ticket should have been free. But that is not something we're going to talk about right now.
Wow, I can't believe... Yo, we should try to get Bernie Sanders on the podcast.
Dude,
what do you think?
Could you imagine if we just got... Yo, we should get Andrew Yang on this goddamn podcast. Hey, Andrew Yang, do you have like an hour on a Thursday night if you want to just like shoot the shit with 2 young guys in Massachusetts in quarantine? Like, fucking A.
Just be like, hey man, so what are you doing?
Dude, I'm gonna reach out. I am gonna reach out.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna do it.
If Richie could get Andrew Yang on the podcast.
If I can get Andrew Yang on this podcast, dude, that will like I'll have hit my peak. Like,
It's
dude,
peak
you know what sucks? I peaked in quarantine, dude. God damn it.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Or what your experience has been with this, but I feel like the whole like outward corona panic hasn't been as like insane past couple days. Maybe just haven't been like paying attention.
It was
to my
insane overnight, dude.
Well, okay, true. But
Let's
just
talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I scroll through Twitter, I'm starting to see more like normal feed stuff, and it's not always just
it's
like
not
crazy,
yeah.
but it's
like social media had its day with it, and it's like, all right,
yeah,
we know it's quarantine, but yeah, here's Karen giving me a meme about how she likes to drink wine, but there's a minion on it.
yeah.
Like, fuck that shit.
And it's like, you know what? I'm cool with that. I like it going back to sort of like standard operational, because then I just feel more like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I'm just hanging out. Doesn't answer why I'm working from home and have been in my house for weeks, but you know, that's okay.
If I get asked one more time by one other person to start doing It Works, dude, it's fucking hands on site.
What are you talking about?
If I... Sorry, I'm playing with a pen, and it turned the light on, and I'm like, But, like, you know what I mean? Like, just social media in general. Like, people that just message me for stupid shit. Oh, God, it's the worst.
So, yeah, what did you want to talk about just before?
Yeah, fucking Corona, dude.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts last night. Like, so yesterday, I think we were at 3,400 total cases. And somehow, overnight, we are now at like 7,500 cases.
Yeah,
so we went up about 4,000 cases overnight.
Coronavirus deaths in Massachusetts have more than doubled in 2 days. 7,738 coronavirus in Massachusetts, 122 deaths.
Jesus.
And then I saw this thing on Twitter today where, hold on, it was like, someone was like, yeah, like, hold on. New York reports more than 1,500 coronavirus-related deaths. I read something where it was like, people were like, yeah, this amount of people could die from it. And it was like a really big number.
Because people don't take it seriously.
Yeah. So, you know, we've hit the point where just shut the fuck up and stay inside.
Honestly, seriously, people, just exactly do what Weber says. Shut the fuck up and stay inside.
And listen to this podcast. Because what else are you going to do?
Exactly. I started spinning this pen around with a light on it, and I felt like I was in a goddamn... I felt like I was in like a rave in Germany.
Holy shit. The co-founder of Fountains of Wayne, the band behind Stacy's mom.
Don't tell me he has it.
He died.
What?
Yeah. I just looked at that right now.
What?
And that's super weird because, like, for some reason, whenever I've been looking at Twitter recently, I've seen a lot of celebrity names trending just for random shit. Like, yesterday it was Jack Black, and then it was just him doing some weird TikTok because he, I guess, got on TikTok.
Yeah.
But all the things are like, oh my god, like, I thought they were going to have it. So now this is, like, the first time where I saw it, and it was like, oh yeah, no, this is about this person's dead.
Damn it.
That's crazy.
He was a good man.
Age of 52 was ruled from health complications caused by COVID-19.
So it got him?
Yeah, he had been hospitalized and placed on a ventilator 2 weeks prior to his death.
What?
Yeah. It is crazy. When I was on my phone call, or second phone call for work today, actually, one of my coworkers was like, yeah, one of my friend's moms just passed away from it, like, this morning. And apparently just, like, 2 weeks ago, this woman was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then, like, 2 weeks later, or, like, within the past month, and then it just died because of coronavirus. So, again, shut the fuck up and stay inside and watch this podcast. Listen
Honestly,
to this podcast.
stay inside. I think this is a good time to go into Richie's Poetry Corner, which is now the name of this segment.
If you're staying inside and shutting the fuck up, you're perfectly set up to listen to some poetry.
I have
what do you
poems.
got for us?
Yep, I have 2 poems by one of my favorite poets, Gary Snyder.
Okay.
Born in 1930. A San Franciscoan. He is a Zen Buddhist who studied Buddhism in Japanese monasteries. And so these poems, I'd like us to also discuss them after I recite them.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I'm down.
So this first poem is called Riprap. Lay down these words before your mind like rocks placed solid by hands. In choice of place, set before the body of the mind in space and time. Solidarity of bark, leaf or wall, riprap of things. Cobble of Milky Way, straying planets. These poems, people, lost ponies with dragging saddles and rocky surefoot trails. The world's like an endless 4-dimensional game of Go. Ants and pebbles in the thin loam, each rock a word, a creek-washed stone, granite, ingrained with torment of fire and weight, crystal and sediment linked hot, all change in thoughts as well as things. So that was Riprap.
Nice.
I like some lines in here. Cobble of Milky Way. That's a really good.
What was the author of that again?
Gary Snyder.
Okay. I just want to pull up the transcript of it.
Yep.
Again. What did you say? Cobble of Milky Way? That was something you liked?
Yes, Cobble of Milky Way is what I liked in here. I like that riprap is the way he says riprap of things. So I see this poem as giving yourself to the world. I want to say, sort of so the whole first part of this poem is basically just saying give yourself to the world, and the second part of the poem is basically here's what the world has and what the world can offer you. So yeah, especially the world's like an endless 4-dimensional game of Go. Just always moving forward, so give yourself to the world and move forward with it.
Yeah,
There's also
I like
something that I would interpret from that. Crystal and sediment linked hot, all change in thoughts as well as things. So everything changes, and change with it. It's kind of like go with the world because the world is moving and changing, and don't sit back and watch the world go, which I think is a really good message from Riprap. That's just my interpretation.
Yeah, I definitely need to become better at interpreting poetry or just some writing in general. Because it's not a strong skill of mine, or a strong skill of mine, but I do just enjoy listening to people reading it. It's very just a nice way to kind of get myself down to a calm baseline. So what is your second piece for us this evening?
The second piece I have is a poem also by Gary Snyder called "I Went into the Maverick Bar." Okay. So I think that this will just be a more of an observational poem.
Sure.
Which is also poems that I like. I went into the Maverick Bar in Farmington, New Mexico, and drank double shots of bourbon backed with beer. My long hair was tucked up under a cap. I'd left the earring in the car. 2 cowboys did horseplay by the pool tables. A waitress asked us, "Where are you from?" A country and western band began to play We Don't Smoke Marijuana in Muskogee, and with the next song, a couple began to dance. They held each other like in high school dances in the 50s. I recalled when I worked in the woods and the bars of Madras, Oregon. That short-haired joy and roughness. America, your stupidity. I could almost love you again. We left, onto the freeway shoulders, under the tough old stars, in the shadow of bluffs. I came back to myself, to the real work, to what is to be done.
I really like that. I love how
Me too.
again, the observational, just sort of like, just setting a scene. You could totally see it.
Exactly. Especially this man studied at Berkeley. He's a California person, so he was fully aware of all the countercultures happening at the time.
Yeah.
He would have been 30 when the Beats came out in 59, a little bit earlier, so he was like kind of listening to everyone in San Francisco at the time. So to see his observations of Southern life,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It was interesting because it was like my long hair was tucked up under the cap. I'd left the earring in the car. When I heard that, I was like, oh wow, it's such a simple little like sentence, but like I get it.
You get it because of, but then you'd think New Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, is that a state where it would be so? You'd think even New Mexico would be just a little bit more liberal, just because you do have Vegas.
Yeah. When was this
in
released?
California, about two steps to.
Oh,
what was
1974, I believe.
the poem?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, so he would have been 64. No, he would have been 44 at the time.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was 74. He was born in 1930. So yeah, 44. Yeah, he would have been basically almost 50.
Does he have other pieces sort of in this style as well?
He does, yeah. Okay. He does a lot of. One of his most famous ones is The Bath. There is a shorter one too that I can also do one more if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean let's
just kind of listen.
Pop one on there.
Perfect. It's pretty short. It's about 2 stanzas, 10 lines. This is called another observational poem of nature. Mid-August at Sourdough Mountain Lookout. Down valley a smoke haze. 3 days heat after 5 days rain. Pitch glows on the fir cones. Across rocks and meadows, swarms of new flies. I cannot remember things I once read. A few friends, but they are in cities, drinking cold snow water from a tin cup, looking down for miles through high, still air.
Nice.
Yep, so that's the poem. Pretty small. This is called Mid-August at Sourdough Mountain Lookout. So this is, especially depending on how high up you are, it's going to be bright for a bit.
Yeah.
So, like 3 days heat after 5 days rain. So it's muggy. It's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can understand what the climate is like.
Yep.
Just
Swarms
by
of
reading
new
it.
flies. Yep. I really like drinking cold snow water from a tin cup.
Yeah.
They are in cities, so the even when you're in cities, I like the equation of cities to coldness. Because he was at Sourdough Mountain Lookout, and that was like heat. You know what I mean? A few friends, but they are in cities drinking cold snow water. So it's like, is it nature that gives you the heat? And is it the city life that makes you cold and?
Or maybe because city life seems
dense.
maybe so cold and sterile because it's so like, I mean it's a city like.
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain. It's very again like developed and just metal and concrete and all that shit. So I could definitely. I like that as that being just like very cold, and then I feel like you definitely take on a bit of a colder personality if you're in the city. You know.
I definitely agree.
Get shit done attitude.
Yep. Whereas when you're in nature, you're just like, hey, let's there's work that has to be done, but let's do it when we're ready.
Yeah. Hey,
exactly.
we're gonna kick back in these Adirondack chairs and just pop open a beer and hang out.
Ooh, go. Got some natural ice. Got some Molson. I've never had a Molson. I'd try a Molson. Canadian beer. Also, I've never had a Foster's.
I've never had a Foster's either. I don't know if I'd
When
want
this
to.
is done, let's get a Foster's.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
get a huge
Okay.
fucking tall Foster's.
The oil cans they call them, I think. The big
Oh,
those
man.
thick boys.
Hello, Bruce. So there's a great Monty Python sketch, called The Bruces, and they'd just be they'd be Australians,
Yeah.
and they had like safari hats with corks in them,
Oh my
and
god.
everybody's named Bruce, even the scantily clad women. What do they say? Foster, American beer is like making love in a canoe. It's fucking close to water,
Oh my god.
which is one of my favorite dad jokes of all time.
That's a good one. Oh.
I have one that I can tell because I am Portuguese and because my mom also said it's okay to tell. How do you know when a Portuguese girl is mad?
How?
Oh, she'll tell you.
That's good.
Yep.
I could see that joke coming from your mom.
Yep, just
How is your
Oh, she'll
mom?
tell
She's a
you.
nice lady.
she's great. She's herself. She's dealing with stupid people daily, so that don't keep their distance.
What does she do for work again?
My mom works customer service
Okay.
at a grocery store.
Yeah.
So it's just,
The
oh
same
man,
one
I just
you
broke
used-
the tip off of this
Thing.
thing. Ooh.
You could probably
Yep.
get it back on there with a little bit of elbow
Yep.
grease and love, baby.
I'll do it. I'll do it later.
Was that the same grocery store that you used to work at and the one that you ranted about yesterday?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely the same one that I ranted about.
Okay. Because
There we go.
I knew she worked there. I don't know if she still was there. So interesting.
Oh
That's-
yeah,
that sucks,
she's
though.
great. Yep, and it's just not a fun time for her. So,
Understandable.
but I mean, just because people are stupid,
Yeah.
you know, people are still asking for rain checks during this time.
Ye-
Like, no, bitch. Oh man, if I would manage a grocery store, I'd shut down stupid people in a heartbeat,
You should.
dude.
And just
oh
clap back
man.
on people.
Oh, I do it all the time. I just clap back. They had a customer spray a girl in the face with Lysol because she sneezed. Like one of our cashiers, one of their cashiers, I should say. Like
Wait,
really,
Who?
you're gonna
Who
a
sprayed who?
customer sprayed a cashier because the cashier sneezed. with
Holy
Lysol.
shit.
Yep. And
I'm
if
pretty
I
sure
was
you're
the
not
manager,
supposed to do that.
yep, I would have stopped her from leaving.
Yeah.
And I would have called the cops right away.
Yeah. Come on. Don't. Be,
I would have
don't-
followed her out to her car, grabbed her license plate if we can't legally hold her, and I would have immediately filed a police report. I would have sent the girl home for the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jesus. I mean, like,
So-
why you gotta be so fucking stupid about stuff? Like,
I feel like a lot of you can tell the companies that really care and really not care about people. The companies that truly care about their employees don't have a commercial saying that we're gonna keep serving you. That are like still on TV.
yeah. Oh,
Like
they have
Uber,
commercials that are
Uber
just
did
like,
the
we're
best
still
thing.
open.
Yep, Uber was like, we're a transportation agency. We're telling you not to use us right now.
Yeah. But if
Keep
you want to
everyone
use
safe.
if you want to use Uber Eats and order food from places near you, that's totally cool.
Right. But like people are just stupid, and as soon as things like this happen, people just lose all common sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you expect to get through life if it's not going to be the way you want it to be?
I don't know, man. This
Mhm.
once again comes back to shut the fuck up and stay inside.
Dude, I feel like that's also a good spot to end on too.
I was thinking the same thing.
Just like everyone shut the fuck up, stay at home,
and listen to this
throw on
podcast.
Netflix, watch Tiger King. If you don't have Netflix, dude, Pirate Bay still exists. Fucking pirate all the movies you want. No one's gonna give a shit. It's quarantine.
Yeah.
Jack off. Do whatever you want to do. It's your house. But just stay the fuck home. Like, seriously, you could do so much at home. You could rebuild your entire house if you wanted to with the shit that's around you, dude. Seriously, but stay the fuck home.
I could renovate this place.
You could renovate this place with your hands.
Yeah.
You have 2 hands, use them. Not saying it takes 2 hands to do most of the stuff you do, but like seriously, just stay the fuck home. Put on your TV, play some fucking video games. Fucking finally go beat a video game that you've been wanting to do, because guess what? You have all day to do it, you cucks. Jesus Christ. I'm getting pissed off at people, dude.
So 46 minutes, 32 seconds. I think that's our time of death.
Yep.
thanks everyone. This is episode 9, number 9. Yes, number 9.
Number 9.
Um,
Number 9. I buried Paul. I buried Paul. Oh yeah, he died, dude.
I remember
He
one
was
time
replaced.
in middle school, I watched this whole there was a whole documentary on Netflix about it that was trying to prove it, and then my friend and I watched it, and we're just like, this is fucking awesome.
Do I have it over here? No, I have it over here. One second, dude. I had to put a new chair down because I broke my other chair from leaning too far back and it snapped. So I'm sitting in a fold out chair.
Oh my
god.
God.
Dude, my asshole hurts. I've been sitting here for so long that I try to just move a tiny bit and just I have just aches in my ass. Dude. Okay, now we're up. And now I'm going to grab it. So, I became enamored with this myth and everything when I was a student orientation coordinator at SNU. And I had the best time doing it, and I just had so much fun. So, as a gift that was given to me after I was done my coordination, I was gifted a vinyl copy of Band on the Run by Paul McCartney and Wings because I would just annoy people. I'd blurt into random conversations and just say hey, yeah, that's great and all, but do you know that the original Paul McCartney died in 1966 and they replaced him with a body double? So they all signed it in everything.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
With messages of Band on the Run, and a lot of the messages were like, did you know that Paul McCartney died in 1966? Yes, my boy Chase Canty. Did you know in 1966 Paul McCartney died? Thanks, Richie. I love it. Tom Bellistrassi, my boy, my amazing man. Thank you, Richie. You make everyone come together and start a revolution. Oh, I have someone that just wrote 1966.
Nice.
But then I was also
if you know, you know.
I was gifted the award of the Dabs All Day Every Day Please Award.
Oh my
because
god.
There was a quote in a video where I said, the Dabs All Day Every Day Please. And it said, this certificate is presented to Richie Dad Jokes Oliver for his commitment to dabbing, being punny, and all-around great attitude. And what was really cool is also, I'll show you before we leave, they also took one of the records in here so I can frame it, and everybody's name is on it.
Oh, that's super cool.
Which is cool. So
damn, they really went all out with that.
Yeah, student orientation coordinator, and they wrote everyone's names on it, and I just, oh man, it's just awesome, and that was such a fun time that we had. I was able to make it music themed to be so happy.
That's a pretty sick gift. Like a
shout out to my boss Colleen Lubin, who is an inspiration to me, and just in every day now also, just being one of my biggest motivators during that time and helping me through, which is awesome. So yeah, shout out to her. I'm shouting out everybody today, man.
Yeah, dude, we're dishing them out.
Fucking Linda. I see Linda. Linda McCartney.
Oh, there's Linda.
Linda.
Oh, Linda. Hello,
have you ever seen
Linda?
I have to send it to you. The Cat in the Hat sketch that they did on SNL with Bill Hader. He plays the Cat in the Hat, and he walks into the house. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and I'm gonna do this. And he turns and looks at the mom, and he just goes, Linda. It's the whole thing about how she had an affair with the cat.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really funny. But yeah, let's call it, okay?
I remember just really quick, one time at my old job during holiday season, we'd have movies running during the day or during the night because I work nights. And we just put on the Cat in the Hat one night, and we all just stopped what we were doing, watched it for 15 minutes, and we were just like, "What the hell is this movie?"
And then turned it off.
No, we let that motherfucker run to the
Ew.
credits.
Oh no.
But speaking of running to the credits, that is our show for this afternoon, evening, night. Big thank you to everyone listening. Stay tuned for more super cool things. Again, we hope to have our good friend from college, Elena Friedman, on the show.
Our good friend from college.
From college.
From college.
From college.
You better get that fucking right. From college. They're our friend from college.
And then hopefully some more guests in the future. So we're going to try to keep this going, keep it cool. And so with that, I got to say, thanks again. Stay safe. Stay cool. Shut the fuck up. Stay inside. And as always, continue to be socially distant.
Don't get your slacks caught in the butter churn. Bye.